from Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Boston, right fielder Mookie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Benintendi is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it. 2 down. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Turned on down the line. And that's through for a hit. Hoskins gathers it in. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw to the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much batting, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Center fielder
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. 1 away. Digging in, Reese Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit down the line at first. Moreland is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He comes in with a .302 average. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in, Ian Kinsler. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now both runners are breaking, and he pops up the bunt attempt. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Moreland on third. Kinsler is at second with nobody out. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Herrera's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Chris Sale. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. One and one to the Boston pitcher. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 1 for 5.
Third baseman.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
In there, no balls and a strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. As Asdrubal Cabrera would be next. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And this is fouled at the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He threw a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to Martinez. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, taken there by Cabrera, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Adam Morgan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Steve Pearce will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't hold it. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, lifetime against Chris Sale. He has an even 10 hits in 38 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and the Phillies are into the hit column. At the plate, Jose Bautista. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he is in there. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Morgan, base runner at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the run is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez waits on it. 1 out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1-1.
That's inside.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Dominguez is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in now, Chris Sale comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. In time, and he is nailed at second. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. On deck, Carlos Santana. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Del Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Sale sets. Here's the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped him up. Pierce has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Into the second deck and gone. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground out victim last time up. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Herrera to the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Benintendi takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip.
J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch. The runner's breaking for home. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
1-1. Here it comes. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Steve Pearce now. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
High and deep to right center. On the move is Batista. And that retires the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Jose Batista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he is out on the Luis Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Ian Kinsler. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Now captain, number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
To 1-2 now. Back up the middle. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And a Lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
There goes Kinsler. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Grounded to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Changeup in for a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So now Carlos Santana. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Santana is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Takes a knee-high fastball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready once again, Chris Sale. He went down on strikes last time up. Jackie Bradley Jr. is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high.
Eduardo Nunez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's set and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch, you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Nunez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get in.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. His last at-bat didn't go.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bats on the run. 1 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Luis Garcia. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Joe Kelly takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Hooked him up. Vasquez shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now, Ian Kinsler. Last time through was a base hit. And he gets ahead 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. So a full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Career numbers again. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face.
Number 31, Drew Pomeroy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And there's a base hit on the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Number 70 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Bautista, the runner at third. Herrera is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Del Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, number 70. He readies for his first play. Brock Holt will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance. And so
Brock Holt.
ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard on the ground to third. There is Franco, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Batista will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in to start the ninth, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Kinsler. And that's out number 1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the opposition at MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Temperature here at game time 61 degrees. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Nola has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Hoskins is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Here's Carlos Santana now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and two now. Herrera leads off second with one gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And he struck him out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Maikel Franco.
From the stretch. And a breaking ball stays outside. in the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Fouled away. Count still full, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another full count pitch home. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. Popped him up. Perez over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next for Milwaukee, Hernan Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full. 3-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Moustakas is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Catcher, Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas is there. And there's 1 down now. Here now is his dribble Cabrera in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. Hit back. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. Perez is there, and the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single. The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Moustakas is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Jose Bautista. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena, his past line against Aaron Nola. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Pulled a strike on the outer half, 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Manny Pena goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired. 2 down now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Odubel Herrera as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Herrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hits this one hard the other way. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. So Michael Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success. And now it will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Michael Franco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Too high. Ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in. Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Here's a strike.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Hernan Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now a bunt attempt here. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Ryan Braun now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead over it.
And he steps off, and they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Cesar Hernandez.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now batting, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The 1-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
That misses 1 and 2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Into the box now, Aaron Nola. He popped out in his first trip. Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1 and 2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Popped him up. Aguilar has a play, and that retires the side. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Standing in, Jose Bautista. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High pop-up. Aguilar over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. The pitch. Popped him up. Pena is there, and that's the 3rd out. Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now the Curtis Granderson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Oh, and that's behind his head, and that'll get a glare. It's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning. The pitch. Too low, 1-0. One out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Matt Albert enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 43.
So now Carlos Santana.
Albert.
He's set. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope is there. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Perez ranging into the outfield. He's got it as the tying run is left on. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up. There's our
first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Grounded up the first baseline. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Hernan Perez is the second out in the 7th inning. Ryan Braun is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that settling in now as Asdrubal Cabrera will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there for strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. So striding forward now, Adam Morgan. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Number 24 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Cabrera on at first. Nobody out. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Josh Hader comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 71. Josh Hader.
First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer up the middle. Scope has it. The second for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Popped him up. Moustakas is there to make the catch, and a Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that one's in on a hands to strike. Travis Shaw is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that one right down Main Street.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Count even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In his last at-bat, he popped out in the foul ground.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Standing in, Carlos Santana is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. At the plate, Josh Hader. Orlando Arcia will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. The 0-1. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In is Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and two for Christian Yelich.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Corey Knebel enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Ramos goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Tommy Hunter. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Justin Bour will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Justin Bour.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Our final line score tonight. First for the Victoria.